Show and tell about it.
Right here I have a nice collection of Rip Kirby.
Oh, wow.
Alex Raymond dailies. Somebody was had the thought to collect them and put them in so this is like each succeeding day, and he's just a master, and so pen and ink stuff. I love it all. Doesn't have to be oil painting. Art is art.
And this inspires you, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, it's great art, and any kind of anybody who's really, so at the top of their game like that, and it's inspirational. You can learn so much from it. I don't care if you're a painter or whatever. I found like in art school, a lot of artists seem to be like in one camp or the other, and I never understood why. It's all drawing and it's all creativity. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Steve, what are some of the things that you can learn from this? I mean, just looking at it right now, I see he's doing great stuff with pattern. Like pattern.
Yeah.
Are there certain things that you really look to his work, like brushstroke or?
Well, you have the things like you see, like the line quality,
Sure.
and where like here, did he use a pen or did he use a brush or whatever, and he had seemed like an intuitive feel for. Like when you said the patterns.
Sure.
I had a friend who once described one of his, pages as like a piece of music. Like it's just so harmonic, he just kind of followed around. And I thought that was a really good way of putting it, And so I can't look at it and say, okay, I think I'll put, a C note here or something like that, but maybe with just being close to it and exposing yourself to it and maybe copying it or something like that, you start to sort of pick up something that you can implement in your art. I don't think me personally, I consciously, really can figure it out or try to or pick it up, though. I just kind of like through osmosis hope to get something.
Yeah, just kind of surround yourself with things that you get, I don't know, that inspire you.
Yeah, and basically, I just look at the wonderful drawing and the lines,
I can totally see that rhythm thing you're talking about.
Yeah,
They're so melodic. That's amazing.
I would find I have a problem with like empty spaces. Like here, this is so nice. I would find I always have to like fill up a space.
Sure.
Just it's in such good taste.
Wow. That's pretty. Hey, look at this.
Oh no. We're back.
Here?
Now this is kind of a hybrid actually, but now in comics we see more painting.
Sure.
And so, I enjoy painting. It's it comes easier for me to sit down when you do something in painting. So I decided just to take some photographs and just kind of put superheroes and then put costumes on them or whatever, and then all of a sudden when you start to add some, and these aren't done, these are just kind of sketchy,
that
doing
Sue Storm, that looks really neat.
Yeah,
and the Dead Man.
Whoa. Oh no, I'm not that crazy about it, but thank you. But I was going to redo that.
I like this one here a lot. I don't know.
That was from like a picture from like a 1940s crime, like detectives looking at the, and so I just put these guys in some costumes.
Beautiful.
But I got to a little more workings. But it's all of a sudden like these real, ordinary scenes kind of bring superheroes to life.
Man,
this. But that's I enjoy.
Wow, that's really something. Oh, you know what? It looks this one you're working.
That was just I don't know what I was going to do with this. I just for some reason decided I have this piece of canvas here, and all of a sudden I don't know. I decided to do a Spider-Man versus the Lizard here. It kind of flattened out a little bit, but I gotta still complete the webbing.
Let's see. The colors are perfect. The yellow. I mean, it's a great composition. It reminds me sort of those the old '60s. Spider-Man cartoon a little bit, just the bold colors.
Okay.
I hope you're not.
No, what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you a little trick. I noticed the colors kind of got a little dull, and I'm cleaning this brush here. I was playing with this stuff.
Is that turpentine or?
Yeah. It's odorless, so it's affecting us
we don't
neurologically, but we don't know. So
Now, have you?
See, the colors kind of like they kind of flatten out. So when I wet it. And when you put the final varnish on it, or I add some linseed oil, the color will come back. But for now, I don't worry about it. But for now, when I do that, that's actually the real color right there.
Oh, I see. Wow. So, now, have you used acrylic before? What do you think of acrylic?
I've used acrylic a little bit. I'm not big on it. there's only so much time for everything, and I didn't like acrylic enough to stick with it, so I was just happy to stick with oils.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like watercolor too, but I think oils is just, I don't know, I guess just suits my temperament the best. Acrylics.
These studies are amazing. You have a lot of these studies throughout your studio.
Well, again, yeah, I got a ton of them. This is just a head study from one night at our life drawing workshop we used to have. I wasn't always satisfied with just doing a drawing of the model, and I thought, hey, if I can get a little painting in,
Sure.
a little head study, I will. So if I had time, a couple of hours, I would try to, complete a head, or at least,
Wow.
head and torso, something like that, rather than just do like I don't know, maybe I get bored or something, but
Sure.
just do like a figure drawing. I've done a ton of those, and nothing like it. You can't do enough drawing, but I would want to get some painting in. So yeah, I would do like a
Just
head
beautiful.
stand. Well, thank you, Ted. Yeah.
All
I
right.
got
Well,
a
you know
bunch.
what? The clock on the camera is winding down. I'm trying to. Is there any last little gem that you'd like to share or show?
boy,
You have so
gems.
much. I'm gonna just do a slow
I have
pan.
A Zombie Man Zero pancake.
No. I'm gonna just do a slow little pan
Oh.
across your amazing
Here's
studio.
my art books.
Look at it.
Yeah.
There's
Reference
just you got
material.
paintings all over. That's a beautiful. Is that Redondo Pier down there?
That's
Wow.
right. That's like the restaurant. It's like up
Yeah.
there. And
How long have you been painting, Steve?
Probably 25. No, about 27 years now. I
27
guess.
years?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wow, it's and this is one thing I never mentioned it to
Yes,
you
Ted.
before.
Pick up all my mess here for the world to
It's-
see. But,
I'll tell you one thing. I've never mentioned this to you before, but this is like a real studio. I mean, I work in my room, where my bed is and where I sleep. But whenever I'm lucky enough to visit you, and I'm in here, it's like, wow, this is a real artist's studio.
well, I'm lucky, I mean, it's because of the oil paint. It's just kind of like sometimes I'll hire models and
Yeah.
I'll have to set up a model stand.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
set up your little horsey to
Mhm.
sit or whatever. And a lot of times I have to stand up and move in and out.
Yeah.
If it was just a matter of drawing, you really don't need, I don't think, a big space.
Yeah, yeah.
I hear Steve talk about like a really cramped little space.
Oh, and that's
So
Steve,
you don't really need a lot.
Wow.
And even Jack Kirby said, just go in your room and draw.
Yeah.
Didn't have a really elaborate setup, but yeah.
I can feel the energy.
Yeah. So.
Wow. All right, man. Well, Steve, thanks very much for sharing that with everybody. And man, great stuff, man.
You're welcome, Ted.
Thank you.